Welcome back everyone, welcome to my channel, good to talk to you once again, and today I'm thinking to share my thoughts about Road to Petro. This is of course Riga, and my final thought, it's not a bad ship. There is only two problems with this ship. It has a limitation versus many other cruisers, how far you can shoot, not a whole lot, and the concealment, it's terrible bad. Probably you will be outspotted by every single cruiser in this game. Heck, I will even go so far. There are some tier 10 and tier 9 battleship which has better concealment than Riga. Sure, you may argue that there are some good thing about her, very strong, good, hard-hitting AP, but that it's it. That it's the end of all good thing about Riga. Yes, if you show broadside even of a battleship, you have to be think that you will build Citadel about this behemoth. She has great AP. HE not so much, and one reason is that her DPM, it's trash. It's really bad versus, let's say, Hindenburg or Rune. But the biggest downside with her, man, if you try to turn, let's say if you want to disengage, you can just forget. One time you turn your side and try to make left or right or whatever, you are such a big damn cruiser. It's one of the easiest cruisers to Citadel and one shot. Yes, you heard me right, one shot. I do believe I played one time with Alaska, and I did whopping 52,000 damage to Riga. I blew him up in one good salvo. What I'm trying to say, and this is kind of awkward, her biggest downsides, it's her big sides and the turning radius, it's painful. And armor, what the hell, you have no armor. Yeah, you think you have good armor, but you're too damn big. I mean, this armor, it should probably looks alright, but every single battleship at this tier 9 and 10 have no problem whatsoever to overmatch this armor, and Citadel the crap out of you. Seriously, I mean, okay, if you stay bound, that's good, but this is not Petro's armor, guys. What I'm trying to say, yes, if someone is shooting here, yeah, that is true, there's 40 millimeters, but Yamato and Georgia have no problem whatsoever to deal significant damage, and you cannot just disengage. You are not a Venezia, you are not any kind of cruiser too easy to disengage. Yeah, it's a different playstyle, but it's rough as all hell. I very much like to say, and this is the proof, guys, I still do not have Petro. And I will explain you what happened. 215,240. I really played my sweet games, and sure, I'm so afraid about playing this ship with live. I'm talking versus humans. Yes, versus bots I'm doing absolutely fantastic. 8 citadels, very few experience, only 2,000, so it takes ages to unlock the new tier 10 badass Petro. However, I still have quite significant free experience just playing this game, and seriously, guys, I don't think, and this is my honestly opinion, I don't think I will keep the Riga because I'm gonna do this together with you guys. Like this, I will unlock the Petro. Yes, 24,000 free experience, but in the very last battle, coup battle, I earned close to 950 free experience by just, and this is without a commander, like this. And voila, guys, Petro. Petro, it's different story. It's crazy small. A matter of fact, I do believe Flamu mentioned that her size, it's smaller than a destroyer. Yeah. Let's see armor. yes, this part 50 millimeters breaker, and over here you have also 50 millimeters, which basically means that no cruiser will pen this beside the Hindenburg and the Germans, which they have higher pen than this one. So Petro, it's of course different story, and the guns are absolutely fantastic. And survival, seriously guys, it's a huge damn step between Riga and Petro, but the biggest difference, it's her size. Probably length, yes, but how thick, how high in the water it's Petro. It's literally half of a Riga. Probably, I know it sounds crazy stupid what I'm gonna say right now. Some YouTubers mentioned her high in the water, it's actually as high as the damn destroyer. Go and figure. So yeah, it's different story with Petro. Petro, it's a keeper, absolutely one of the strongest cruiser in this game. And Riga, seriously, whatever. It's not a weak ship, but definitely I would play Alaska or hell, even some other tier 9 Italian cruisers, or yeah, yes, that is true guys. Most of the tier 9 cruiser or in Tech 3 cruiser are kind of a meh, and Riga is definitely one of them. I have to assign a captain, but because I already know that the Riga's captain, it's there is all my captains. Alexander Nevsky in 18 points, Sinop 17, but I will choose the Riga. Riga, it's pretty damn badass captain, and I use whopping 125,000 because I don't have doubloons. And here's my build. Let me know in the comment below 2 more points. Is it anything I would... Yeah, I do believe this is a pretty damn good build. Maybe I could do some different. Yeah, it's a pretty good. I have no idea what. Let me know in the comment below what should I put the second or third points in. Maybe heavy AP. It's not bad. And this is the yes, maybe this is the recommended build, but I need 3 points for this one. And then let's go together, go to equipment. All right, ladies and gents, shall I take this one? Oh, over here you do have a lot of options. Radar could actually be not bad. Hydro, same story. This one I will jump because I very much like you to help me which one should I choose for. I don't think I need AA. Hydro is definitely, or radar, this special module. This one, aiming system modification 1, it's all about your AP guns. And same story over here, it's probably a must. Fire exhaustion time minus 15%, it's a must for Petro. You'll stay bow on and try to receive or you know, take damage. And of course here is the concealment. And what we do have here is the yeah, I do believe the main battery modification 3, it's the way to go over here. So over here I actually need your help, because you can have AA or Hydro. Man, I don't think that I will need my AA. AA for Petro, it's not bad, but CV Captain, they know that Petro's AA, it's not bad. They will not go for Petro in the first case. However, maybe you radar the destroyer, but then they torpedo are coming. You probably would like to have the Hydra and radar. I have 4 heals, 4 radars, and 4 Hydro. Actually, not a bad choice. Would you do different? That's the main question. And exterior, let's put some camouflage. I urge you always to have some badass camouflage. This is not a bad. All right. So there we have it, guys. Next time I will play in Petro, and I'll show you my recommended. How do you call it? How to play Petro? Probably it's too early to say, right? But yeah, it was a tough and hard grind, actually, guys. It was not an easy one, and I kind of struggled with the tier 9 Riga. However, let's go to test 3. Very much like to say before I'm gonna end this. Road to Petro. Was it easy? Was it hard? Well, we do have one of the strongest cruiser in the entire game, and I actually go so far that Bogatyr, the tier 3, it's OP as all hell. It's too strong. It's the only weakness, she has no A, otherwise the firepower, it's insane. It's literally a Soviet St. Louis, which is absolutely ridiculous. Now Svetlana, it is alright-ish. There's nothing crazy about it. I very much like to say it's kind of a alright cruiser. The tier 5 Kotoski, I do actually like her. She fill a role of a cruiser in the right hand. This is a very, very strong cruiser. When we go for the Bugioni, guys, it's different story. Over here, the Bugioni in, let's say, defend base game mode or other those you know, operations mode, the Bugioni, it's the strongest of all tier 6 cruisers. Has railguns, and it's crazy strong, especially if you put her AFHE. It's strong as all hell, and is probably the best cruiser to pick in those missions types of operations game modes. Yeah, she is #1 in my eyes. Shorts, kind of not bad, but the turning radius and all those package makes her, shall I say, the stinker in the entire Tech 3 line. Yeah, I mean, yes, she could be strong. The problem is she turns like freaking breaking the water, and anyone who's aiming at her, she, you know, blew up. And there are by far, in regular Tech 3, better tier 7 cruisers. She is, in my honest opinion, the stinker in this line. Chapaev, OP as all hell in that regard. Her concealment, it's lower than the radar. And I find her, I used to play this operation tier 8. There used to be operation at tier 8, not anymore. But what I'm trying to say is that she is strong as all hell in those operations, probably one of the strongest. However, in a random battle, she's too squishy. You have to really put yourself in the position. She is too squishy to take any kind of hits. In that regard, the Tallinn, it's way better, much better armor, and her tools like her AA, and yeah, the Alpha, it's fantastic. I still believe that Tallinn can take more punch than the Chapaev. So of those cruisers, definitely the Tallinn, it's a better one. Dmitry Doskoy versus Riga, they are both of them same, equal, guys, there's nothing wrong with them, but they're not great. Anyone, any battleship or other cruiser aiming at them, they receive tons, and I mean tons of damage. And we are coming to Alexander Nevsky, which I do own, and Petro. They are all two different story, and this is tanky as all hell. This Alexander Nevsky, it's the best HE long range 22 kilometers HE spammer. This ship will hit a battleship, no problem, even at 22 kilometers. Petropavlovsk does not have 22 kilometers range. This one has, and probably it's very strong versus destroyers. Versus other cruisers, she does fulfill the role of a cruiser because, after all, she has one of the strongest AA in this game, and Destroyer does not want to face this thing because it has 12 kilometers radar and fast rate of fire, so it will do a short work of all the destroyers. And by the way, you think the Kaba and many other fast demons like French destroyer keep and very close watch of Alexander Nevsky, it may hit you even if you run 55 knots. So those days that you can just take your Kaba and shoot everyone and nobody will hit you, never, and any range, it's by far gone, because you know Hindenburg, Alexander Nevsky will do short work, all those even crazy fast. How is that? 1000 meters per second. It's one of the easiest cruiser to shoot and hit long range battleship or close range fast demon destroyer. So on the other hand, Petropavlovsk is tanky as all hell and probably one of the strongest, shall I say, in close, in your face type of gameplay cruiser in the entire game. Yeah, it's shall I say, a pretty alright grind. I very much like to say that all the way to tier 8 you have no problem. It's you going very fast, and for me, keep the tier 3 UPS all hell, keep the tier 5, keep the tier 6, and Tallinn I will definitely keep, and of course the tier 10 Petro and Alexander Nevsky. Guys, it's a Soviet cruiser. What do you expect? You think they are bad? Think again. No, it does not mean they are not vulnerable. It's just that I feel that both of those two cruisers kind of fulfill the role of a cruiser and all have the tools like radar, like hard-hitting railguns. And if you are any other cruiser or battleship, do not ever show your broadside to a Petro. You might, you know, it will never end good. So guys, stay tuned for more, because in the next battle I will definitely show you gameplay with the Petro and my newest purchase. What did I have? The tier 10 Italian Napoli. Yes, those two I will definitely show you. Guys, thanks guys for watching, and always captains, fair seas, and goodbye.